Spencer daughter-in-law. Earl Charles slams Meg for ruining Harry and Devy bond over new testimony. Charles Spencer came to his nephew's defense on Twitter. Prince Harry's uncle is coming to his defense on Twitter. Charles Spencer, the brother of the late Princess Diana, has taken to social media to support his nephew in his trial against the Mirror Group newspapers. Today, the Duke of Sussex's last day testifying, Spencer replied to Daily Mail's Amanda Platell, who tweeted, "Is Harry still obsessed with former love Chelsea Davy? Harry mentions her 118 times in court evidence. Meghan just 5 times. No wonder Meg did not show up." Spencer wrote back, "Pathetic," at Amanda J. Platlow. "You have no shame and even less credibility. Last time I heard from you, you were guilty of libeling me, as your employer at Daily Mail UK agreed. Now you're put up by them to misrepresent significant legal evidence as if it was something trivial." When a user replied, "Can you point me in the direction of the significant evidence of phone hacking, please?" Spencer wrote back, "The tens of millions paid out by the Daily Mirror Group to those they hacked to start with. I hope that helps." He also liked numerous tweets supporting Prince Harry, including one that read, "It is so important that people fully understand this. Harry is undertaking this difficult case for people who cannot afford to do it. He is standing up for everyone." Spencer also retweeted Alastair Campbell, who wrote people should avoid reading the press coverage and instead read transcripts online. Since moving to California, Prince Harry has remained close with his mother's family. In Spare, he wrote in September 2022, he took Meghan Markle to Althorpe, Princess Diana's childhood home and final resting place, where they were greeted by Spencer and Harry's aunts, Lady Sarah McCorquodale and Lady Jane Fellows. Earlier this year, Lady Sarah and Lady Jane were reportedly present at his daughter Princess Elizabeth's christening. Before that, since the release of the Netflix docuseries, Harry and Meghan, royal watchers have been looking for reactions from the royal family and relatives, any comment or signal that the show's revelations meet with the approval or rejection. Reaction from the key players has been sparse, even as Harry said his father, King Charles, lied to him and his brother. Prince William screamed about Harry's plans to leave royal life behind. The documentary also mentioned Harry's late mother and her mistreatment by the royal family. Recently, the Daily Express reported that Prince Harry's uncle Charles Spencer had broken his silence for the first time since Harry and Meghan debuted. A day after the first 3 episodes were released, Spencer took to Twitter. He tweeted, quote, "Portrait of Charles I hanging in the picture gallery at Althorpe House. The king visited the house in the 1630s as an honored guest, at one banquet recorded as feasting on herons, peacocks, and even the humble potato, which was relatively new to England at the time." He was also allowed to visit Althorpe, the Spencer estate, several times in 1647 when being held prisoner at his Palace of Holdenby after losing the First English Civil War. The king's hobbies included Bible reading, chess, and lawn bowls, and Althorpe had an excellent bowling green. Charles was executed in London in January 1649. One royal fan replied, "Very apt portrait and king to reflect on today." Her brother, Earl Spencer, has been the custodian of the family estate since the death of his father in 1992. After their mother's death, Prince Harry and Prince William revealed they could not understand why people were breaking down until they realized the impact she had on the world. The two brothers spoke of their heartbreak in the days after their mother's death in a documentary called BBC Diana, 7 Days, which was released in 2017 to mark the 20th anniversary of her death. Speaking on the program, William said, "People wanted to grab us, to touch us. They were shouting, waiting, literally wailing at us, throwing flowers and yelling, sobbing, breaking down. People fainted and even collapsed. It was a very alien environment."